Hello, it's me, Ordinary Girl Trying to Be Fabulous, and in this episode of Vlogmas, we are going to be working on Christmas centerpieces that I've been making since about the end of October. Yeah, these centerpieces have just been giving me fits and lots of tears and stuff, so yeah, that's a lot of fun. So I'm going to turn the camera down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see, hopefully we don't make the camera fall. But yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a bad angle. Okay, y'all trolls, if you send me messages asking for inappropriate pictures, this is what you're getting. Yeah, that's much better. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I've been working on these Christmas centerpieces, and I've learned the hard way to put the bow on first. I wasn't gonna put bows on there, but then I decided that I should, and I'll explain why I decided I should put bows on there in a little bit. So I'm just gonna let me move this. I need this space. So you can see that on these pretty little poinsettias that I glued these pieces of paper, because the poinsettias would not stick to the frame. See, I have this little pretty little hoop frame. The poinsettias would not stick to the frame, so I needed something to scotch them to the frame. And let's see. So we are going to douse this in a fair amount of glue. Maybe I should pull it over here, and then I can move it back. Move the poinsettia that I don't need at the moment. But yeah, I'll show you. At first, I didn't think I was going to put ribbons on these, but I'll show you why I needed to in just a minute. And this is the first side of the poinsettia. And let's see, we're going to use this pretty royal blue one, the silver one, and then the light blue. And we're going to put them here. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to get them to stick. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I like that. And you see, I really could use a clamp for this, but I don't have one. Don't have one handy. So that is where the wax paper comes in. I'm just going to put the wax paper on top of that. And then this box of rocks, which, I'll do a video on my kindness rocks in a little bit. And we're just going to put that in the back right there. So it's going to take a couple hours for the glue to set. And so we're going to move on to another part of the project. So yeah, these decorations have given me such fits. And while I was trying to set up this segment, everything decided to fall over, including where I had put the other ornament so that it could dry. So anyway, I'm going to add ribbon to these because, as you can see, you can look and you can see the unfinished edge on the inside, and that just looks nasty to me. That just looks absolutely nasty to have it so unfinished looking. So I'm going to add ribbon, and at first I wasn't going to add ribbon, but it's ugly. It's really ugly. I got more school glue. And I tell you what, Costco, if you, this was $6, $7. If you have a Costco membership and you need like 5 million yards of ribbon, Costco, Kirkland brand. I mean, I had to figure this out, it was the middle of November when I figured out I needed some ribbon. And, you know, you go to some stores and the ribbon is like, it's very expensive. For $7, you would not get this amount of ribbon at a craft store. So, let's see. There's one thing I like about the Costco ribbon is that it's, you know, it has wire and it also is very often two-sided. That's my favorite thing about Costco ribbon because it's so versatile. So, I mean, you get 50 yards, but it's really like you're getting 100 yards of ribbon if you want to, you know, do different things with it. Of my channel, you know, because nobody's perfect and everybody tries to maintain this perfect online presence that it doesn't, and you know what? It doesn't exist. Nobody's perfect, no matter how hard they try. Nobody's perfect. And I'm sure that, you know, sometime I'll make a mistake and I'll mess up and you will not like me anymore maybe. But that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna fold this down a bit so that it's not so sticky uppy. I think I'm gonna smush that down. So see, there we go. It's sort of cute, imperfect. You just gotta work with what you have. So like oh, you know what? This is gonna be great. Because like my other ones that I'm going to show you, the ribbon would not, so I can like stick this down in here and like wire it to the hoop, give it a little bit extra. And I'm like shaking because I really want this to turn out okay. Well, not okay. I want it to be better than okay. I want it to turn out better than okay. And so I'm going to put some glue on this and set it aside so it can dry. Like with these two, the flower is so big and it doesn't have that raw space in it. Oh, I missed a paper clip. Glued these flowers together. It doesn't really have that raw space in it. Maybe it does. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with these, where the flower. Yeah, this one, it has a little bit of space in it. It needs something. I'm probably just gonna thread some ribbon through here, you know, to give it a sort of continuous look. Oh, look, one of the flowers just fell off. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna glue that flower back on, and then I'm gonna thread some gold ribbon through here to just give it kind of give them both kind of a continuous look, you know, to tie them in with the other decorations. And probably the same with this one, even though it doesn't really have that empty space. I'm gonna like fill it in somehow. And maybe put some more, because it looks like it's kind of leaning, so maybe put a little bit more glue on it, make it a little bit better. So yeah, so I'm going to do that with those. Probably cut out, like the other one, I cut out 4 feet of ribbon. With these, I think I'd only need 2 feet, because I just need to, you know, fill it in, make it look continuous. Alrighty, so with that, I'm going to do that and set these aside and let them dry. Oh, you know, with the other one, what did I do? I didn't like where I put the bow, so I moved the bow. So this is what I did with this one. with the ribbon. And I have to glue that flower back on. Okay, so this is what I came up with for this one. Yeah. So just kind of threaded the ribbon through, made it a little more finished. And you know, whenever I say measurements, the measurements are approximate. They're not exactly, you know, not exact, because I'm not any good at math, so I'm not gonna measure exactly. I'm not good at measuring exactly. Okay, so this is what all of them will look like eventually. And the thing is that I have to pull this back. Sorry for the shaky camera angle. Yeah, that's what they'll look like eventually. And I need to do a little something to cover up some stuff, and that's what we're gonna do right now. And then I'll show you what I did in a minute. I'm going to take a brush, a sponge brush, and ruin it with Mod Podge. So, okay, so that's what we're gonna do with that. Okay, so that's what I did with the glitter for that one. This one is threatening to topple over because I see the bow. I tried to put the bow in it with it in the base, so it just got all messed up. So I have to like let this dry and let it sit. I had to put extra glue in it to make it, you know, not fall over. Okay, so eventually they will all look like this. They will be set in the base, and so they'll stand up. And this little design I did on the base, this is called quilling. I really love quilling. That's one of my favorite things to do. So yep, they'll be done. They'll all be sitting in the base. My dad was like, saw what I was doing. He's like, how are you gonna get those to the church? And I said, very, very carefully. So that's my centerpiece, my craft for December. Been working on it since November. If I do this again next year, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to wait till November, and I'm going to buy centerpieces already made, because this is hard. This has given me such fits, and it's been fun, but yeah, it's hard. So with that, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload, and I'll see you later. I appreciate you watching. I really do. Thanks for giving me your time. Bye. Yeah, I have to show you the sides of these two because I did not leave anything undone. I made sure to, you know, do everything. Let's see if we can. You can kind of see. And there, that I accidentally hit that thing and it got knocked over. So I'm going to have to fix that. Putting things in it to keep it upright, to keep it from falling over, so it creates a nice solid bond when it dries. Because this one right here is not dry yet. I touched the glue that I was using to hold it up, and it's still pretty tacky. It's I imagine it'll take about 24 hours to dry. I realized that I did not put the gold braid or the gold leaf on this one, so I had to put it on there. And I've had to manipulate this particular one so much that it doesn't want to stand up. So I had to put more glue in there and then, you know, use some things to make it stand up. Yeah, it looks... I'm gonna try something else because it doesn't look as centered as I would like. They say necessity is the mother of all invention, and they, whoever they are, is right. I really need to stop messing with it, because messing with it is what is causing the thing to fall over. I mean, you see this behind it, and this is just fine. But yeah, this one wants to fall over. So you hear the hum in the background, and it is humming because I have the dehumidifier on, and I'm gonna run it like 48 hours straight to get it to dry, to get the glue to dry. And so, it is what it is. Alrighty. So in my making of those centerpieces, I got school glue on some of my clothes, and I found out that school glue does not wash out of clothes. It doesn't matter what brand. I've had the name brand, which shall remain nameless, and the generic brand from the stores. I've had a couple from different stores, and it doesn't wash out of clothes. And then, I had my brush that I was using for the Mod Podge, and I almost didn't wash that out. I almost forgot to wash that out, but then I remembered that I had 4 more little centerpieces to Mod Podge. So I got to getting, and I got that done. And so I hope y'all don't get upset with me telling you how much I appreciate you and how much I love that you watch my videos and give me your time, because I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea, because there's like a million other things you could be doing, and yet you're watching me. So, with that, once again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll come up with something, because it's still Vlogmas. December has lasted a whole year, and it's only the 8th? The 9th? Well, it's one of those days, because, But anyways, thank you.